Good morning. Good morning, my fellow friends. Champions of the dawn. Embrace the golden rays of possibility. Conquer the day's challenges. Dance with dreams. Today, you wield the power to turn aspirations into absolute reality. This is the Derek. Welcome to the revolution. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show. Hope you guys are having a freaking fantastic morning. Good morning. This is the second morning show I've ever done in my life. Getting excited. Big things coming. So many amazing things happened over the night. Most importantly, this amazing thing happened over the night. Jean Carroll, a.k.a. Miss $83 Million Heir, the new Trump appointee to the Trump's lottery, where you get to sue him and get to take as much as you want. She went on MSNBC, and she had an absolute blinder. I hope they give this woman the mic at every turning point they possibly can. This woman needs a podcast to show how totally sane she is. Here's the first question she's asked. So apparently she came out with, when she won the money, that she was going to give some to support women. She was going to give to support little women everywhere. But oops, maybe we're not supporting women and we're just like me, white trash deep down inside, that when we get a lot of money, we're going to act like we just got a lot of money. We don't know what to do with it. Here's this clip, and it's just fantastic. Check it out.
You've talked about using some of Trump's money you're about to get to help shore up women's
rights. What's up, Junior?
Do you know what that might be, what that might look like?
Yes, Rachel. Yes.
Tell me.
Yes.
I had such great ideas for all the good I'm going to do with this money.
Tell us.
First thing, Rachel.
Yes.
You and I are going to go shopping. We're going to get completely new wardrobes.
We're going to buy a jet
shoes,
ski.
Motorcycle for Crowley, new fishing rod
yes.
for Robbie. Rachel, what do you want?
Fishing, shopping.
It's yours, Rachel.
Anything you want.
And, France? You want France? You want to go fishing in France? No? Oh.
No.
All right. Okay.
That's a joke.
I like that her little entourage. That's a joke, actually. She's still deeply traumatized by the event, being fornicated with Trump. So much trauma that she's on MSNBC having the time of her life now that she's entered sainthood for the left. I christen thee, you are now a part of the left. Boom. God, what the frick? How can anybody possibly watch this interview and go, okay, maybe we shouldn't be celebrating this case because it's going to get appealed immediately. I would just show this clip if I was Trump. Also, she continued. It was just nonstop, totally sane. I could tell this girl over here on this side, she's starting to lose it. She's like, why did we go on this show? For the love of God, why did I bring this woman with me? Why are we allowing her to open her effing mouth about this kind of stuff? It's all woman panel, so much equality. This is what equality looks like. 2 blondes and a brunette. Okay. Okay. She just looks, look at her face. She looks like she wants to die. She's like, I guess I'll kiss my career goodbye today. Okay, here's this.
And together, this team of brilliant young people have, as you said, stood up to the man, who, by the way, Rachel, is not even there.
Whoa.
He's nothing. He is he is like a walrus snorting and like a rhino flopping his hand. He is not there. That was the surprising thing to me.
Where is he? He's not even there. He's a figment of our imagination. dude, am I tripping or is Trump even real right now, dude? Look at her. She is my favorite. She looks like she's done. She looks like she just made a devastating career choice that she can never recoup from. She is going to be thinking about this the rest of her life. The day my career took a U-turn for the bad. I mean, and it got bad. The walrus. We all know she'll never see a dime since Junior. Yeah. No way. Just show this video. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. Why do people do this? You win a case, you win a bunch of money, and then you open your freaking mouth. Close your mouth. Like, be a normal scam artist like the rest of us. Close your mouth and just live a great life. And don't tell anybody about it. And people ask you, did Trump really touch you? Did that really happen? Are you still devastating? You just say yes. And then you just keep walking. No, she's like, let's go get fishing boats. Let's go get a condo. Let's go get a new house in Paris. What is happening? I mean, this woman is nonstop. She really must have a good drug dealer. Yeah, it's called Pfizer. Yeah, it's her general. It's her PCP. Okay, and then she just keeps going on because once you're on a blinder, why stop? Why stop at any point? Keep it going. Double down. Go crazier.
Well, on that point, talking about, being face to face with him, being in the same physical space with him for the first time since when you say he assaulted you in 1996.
Right.
What you're describing there,
still my favorite.
In terms of him being nothing, him feeling like an animal, him feeling not intimidating, was that a shock to you? Because, I mean, your guts here.
No, he's not intimidating at all. No, not at all. Were you intimidating in that past life when that happened? Oh, no. Yes. No, not intimidating at all. I faced my rapist face to face, and I wasn't intimidated. It's just, if you had any thoughts, like maybe this really did happen. Maybe Trump was like this total douchebag back in the day, and this happened, and you finally get down the bottom of this. But then you watch this interview, and there's no way any person with a logical thinking brain with any ounce of just thinking outside of yourself and your own biases that you would think, okay, maybe she's crazy. And maybe we push this on them.
Your bravery here includes the physical bravery about being around him again. It sounds like it didn't go the way you expected it to once you were in the same room.
No, Rachel, I was terrified. I was just a bag of sweating corpuscles as we prepared for trial.
A bag of sweating corpuscles. Did she call him an animal? Yes. Oh, that's on purpose, 100%. You want to visualize Trump as an animal on the left. You don't want to visualize him as a human being.
And 4 days before trial, I had an actual breakdown. I lost my ability to speak.
Here comes a new joke. Come on.
I lost my words.
Say
I couldn't
it.
talk.
She's like, what are you going to say?
On. That's how frightened I was. But oddly, we went into court.
Here we go.
Robbie took the lectern. I sat in the witness chair like this, and she said, Miss Carroll, good morning. Would you please spell your name for the court?
And I said,
amazingly, I looked out,
yes.
And he was nothing.
Just nothing.
He was nothing. He was a phantom. It was the people around him.
It's almost like I've never seen him before.
Who were giving him power. He himself was nothing.
Just so little.
Was an astonishing
I didn't even recognize him.
Discovery for me. He's
Who
nothing.
is this person?
We don't need to be afraid of him.
Yeah, because I don't know who he is. Did I get the wrong person? And if this is an indicator that this woman is let's just give her the benefit of the doubt. What if this happened? All you have to do is play this clip in appeals court. I mean, I'm sure her lawyers right now are like, why did we team up with this lady? She's nuts. She's clearly going to make us lose this in the end. Trump will never pay a dime. And if he does pay a dime, it's because his lawyer sucks. and she's just hot, and that's all she has going for her. Nothing worse than watching a needy woman get attention they crave. Oh, that's exactly what's happening. She's an author. She's been praying for this kind of attention. And what better attention if you're a part of the left? It's like being on the right and starting your own patriot something company. It's like you get hailed up as like, oh, I trust this person now. Now that she like defamed went after Trump, it's like, oh, you have now entered the left sainthood. Welcome, sister. We welcome you with open arms to this new beginning of your life. It's just hilarious. The judge didn't allow Trump to play the CNN clip. They banned the video clips. Oh, of course. Because why would that CNN clip where she's like, I think rape is sexy. Like, what are you talking about, lady? And maybe she's still dealing with the trauma. I don't. Trying to give people benefit of the doubt for no apparent reason other than I don't know. But she is definitely not there, and she's definitely excited about the money. Here's an old clip of. Let's get through some Iran news, okay? Because Iran news is big, as more people are kind of making the hint that we are going to war, like it's happening. And if you don't think it's happening, you don't remember history, or maybe you're Gen Z and you're just like, no way Biden would do something like this. Here's Biden in 2020.
The world has changed because of what Trump has done. And the American people, including independents and some Republicans, know how bad he is, know how much he's misrepresented, know how he's getting close to getting us in a war. I said, as the walls close in on this man, I'm worried he's going to get us to war in Iran. Unfortunately, I may have been right. The fact of the matter is there's a lot.
I'm sorry. I swear to God, I feel like I just heard you say something.
I said, as the walls close in on this man, I'm worried he's going to get us to war in Iran. Unfortunately, I may have been right.
No, you are doing it. And here's Tucker talking about just that thing.
Let's go to war with Iran. They all said this in both sides. Here's Nancy Pelosi on CNN telling you yesterday that anyone who is not for this, who would like, say, a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, is working for Vladimir Putin.
Of course they are.
For them to call for a ceasefire is Mr. Putin's message. Mr. Putin's message. Make no mistake, this is directly connected to what he would like to see. Same thing with Ukraine. It's about Putin's message. Mm-hmm. I think some of these protesters are spontaneous and organic and sincere. Some, I think, are connected to Russia. And I say
literally
that,
Putin.
having looked at this for a long time now, as you know.
You think some of these protests are Russian plants?
I think they're plants. I think some financing should be investigated. And I want to ask the FBI to investigate that.
It's hard for most people to believe that a person in his or her 80s could be evil, but she is evil, and she's speaking lies. What you heard is totally dishonest. But there's a point to the dishonesty, and that is a war with Iran, which people in Washington have been agitating for more than 20 years.
Yes. Just like Junior says, could you imagine 20-somethings going to react if Biden does the draft? Yes, and it'll be totally equitable. But last night, Joe Reid had a little honest take. And I have clips to back it up before I get some dumb leftist saying, oh, that's AI. It's not AI. And here's Joy Reid saying he's going to get us in another effing war, basically. Here we go.
Over the weekend, President Biden said he's ready to take action if Congress is serious about solving the border issue.
Super serious.
If that bill were the law today, I'd shut down the border right now and fix it quickly. And Congress needs to get it done.
Starting another fucking war.
Oops. What did you just say?
Starting another fucking war.
Oops. You see, I hate this woman with so much. I just hate her. This is a perfect example of the problem with these people. They actually do not believe anything they say. Anything they say. That's the real her. That's the real her. The real her is pissed off at Biden, hating everything he's doing. And the outside, oh, it's these, like Nancy Pelosi says, it's these Hamas, aka Putin agitators. And here's some backup. Okay, here's her explaining what happened. And this is a person that took a video of her TV. So if that's not AI, I don't know what is.
So I just want to apologize very quickly. I was chatting during a clip that was playing, and we try to keep this show very PG-13. So I just want to apologize to anyone who was listening to my behind-the-scenes chatter. Deeply, deeply apologize for that.
Basically what she said, that was the loudest I could get it. I'm deeply apologizing. I was just talking in between clips. No, you weren't talking. You were using your dirty, potty-mouthed language, young lady. We're going to war. And these people are also not very excited about it, but they'll never, ever tell you why. And again, remember, Joe Biden thinks Donald Trump is the most dangerous person on earth, and he will take us to war.
Know how much he's misrepresented. Know how he's getting close to getting us in a war. I said, as the walls close in on this man, I'm worried he's going to get us to war in Iran. Unfortunately, I may have been right. The fact of the matter is there's a lot at stake in this.
As Find It Fix It says, it's all a part of the collapse. They save you from the harm they... Dude, 100%. 100%. I mean, the border situation. Oh, it's and we need comprehensive border security. What's going on in the Middle East? We need comprehensive Israel security. What's going on in Jordan? We need to have more troops surrounding these borders, just in case we could pop off a war anytime soon. What's going on in Ukraine? I don't know, but we need to give them more money so that we can prop them up and continue to funnel our money through these people. Where, as they reported, that Ukraine apparently lost around $40 billion that are, they don't know where it went. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, we all know where it went. It went into people's pockets, because that's what happens when you give a bunch of money to people that can't be trusted. But again, Ukraine is for democracy. I cannot find a Ukraine flag anywhere in my life anymore. Where did they go? It's still happening. It's amazing, these people. They're fickle. They're emotional. They're just like, tell me what to believe now, coach. I'll bend the knee and do my black square and show my Ukraine flag, and you can be on my side and I'll be against you because you don't do the same thing I do. But cheers. Here's to Joe Biden finally getting us in a better war than Ukraine. Ukraine was never happening. It wasn't good enough for any of us. We want the real thing. Bring back Middle East wars. Bring back the good old days when we would have flyovers and we wouldn't do the black national anthem. We just had a national anthem. And we were killing jihadis. Muhammad Jihad. The good old days when we had an enemy. They keep trying to push the Russian enemy thing. It's not working out too well. But you know what did work out well for the left and the right? Middle Easterners being the enemy. Ooh. Now a war. Now that's a war we can unite America with. With this man at our side. We can kill anyone. Thank you, Joe Biden, for you are saving democracy again. Cheers. War is fantastic. 3D wars, maybe a civil war, yet Dem support Biden. Yeah, they do. That's because deep down inside, they were all full of crap. It's just like, they were deep down inside, they're just another proven point that they just like, all they care about is emotional, over-the-top language that gets their clicks. They don't actually care about nuanced takes or having an honest opinion or, being held accountable for things that come out of your freaking pie hole. They don't want that kind of thing. We've been clear of the sewers. Russia, they will have a better luck blaming Bigfoot. Yeah, 100%. But this is my favorite part of my show, is where I get to go on MSNBC and see what our leftist friends are thinking about. The House GOP is crying a wolf about impeachment. That could have consequences in 2025. Trump's eligibility. Trump. Oh, Gene Carroll over here. Trump. What's on here? Carving out expectations for rape victim. Oh, Trump. Everything is about Trump. I feel like MSNBC should just rebrand itself as TDS. Welcome to TDS, where all we talk about is Trump, even if he's dead. We will talk about him till the cows come home, and when they go back again. It's unreal. God. I can't take anyone seriously who brings up MSNBC as a trustworthy source rather than just to make fun of. Speaking of making fun of, one of my favorite senators, a.k.a. Mr. Bowman, over the top, crybaby himself that pulls the fire alarm. Remember this man? Jamal Bowman. Come on, Jamal. Oh, Jamal, why you pull that, man? Well, he's in the news. Apparently, he's into 9/11 conspiracies. So he's not so bad after all. Apparently, in 2011, Bowman served as a principal of Cornerstone Academy for Social Action, his online journal. See, this is why people like me and you, or anybody that has any kind of online stuff going on, be careful. If you ever want to change your mind or change a job, it's going to haunt you the rest of your life. So apparently Bowman's all full of it. His online journal included a section titled Recapitulate, in which he mused the collapse of Building 7 on 9/11 from a controlled demolition that cited the film's loose change in zeitgeist. Look, I had no idea we were all wrong about Jamal Bowman. You, sir, are a hero. Continue to write on your blog, online journal. Continue to write about 9/11. I want him and Vivek to do a little podcast together talking about Building 7 together so they can stop trying to put it on Vivek like he's a crazy person, and then we can say, look, two people believe in the same thing. Now you guys debate who's the craziest. Because Jamal Bowman might take the cake with the fire. Not only does he pull fire alarms, but he also pulls fire alarms in our hearts and minds. Once again, oh man, I didn't mean to grab that. Jamal Bowman, keep your online activity up high. Broken clock. I'm sure they know how to convo. I don't know if this was food demolition, but I think it fell because other buildings fell. Was food demolition. Yeah, it fell because the other buildings fell. Yeah, 100%. Anytime I fall down, everyone around me falls down as well. Because I shake the ground because I'm so fat. On Monday, Bowman said he responded to the Daily Beast report saying, well, over a decade ago, I was debating diving into a doctoral degree. I explored a wide range of books, films, articles across a wide swath of political spectrum. Ugh, I don't want that. Never say that in a sentence. A wide swath of political spectrum? No thanks. And process my thoughts on a personal blog that few people ever read. See, this is what happens. You get famous. People read everything. I don't believe the internet will search you and find you, my friend. I don't believe that these cranks... Wait, I don't believe anything that these cranks have said. My life's work has proven that. Not really. You also wrote it in a journal. You also wrote in a journal that you thought that it didn't just fall on his own, huh? As a congressman, I've written a congressional resolution condemning a dangerous conspiracy theory. Oh, God. See, this is how they flip it. What a good little politician. What a great politician. I don't believe anything these cranks have said. My life's work has proven that. As a congressman, I've written congressional resolution condemning a dangerous conspiracy theory. Which one? Dangerous conspiracy? Just any of them? All of them? I've stood up to MAGA extremists. I've called out the endless bull of the far right. What about your own bullshit? That's just another reminder. For those of us in the world that consider ourselves human beings, don't be afraid to call out your own bullshit from time to time, my friend. Sometimes we say insane things. Sometimes we believe them. And sometimes it's just fun to want to believe. You know what I mean? That's how I live my life. Don't process your thoughts publicly. Yeah, don't do exactly what I'm doing right now. Do not suggest it. Dangerous conspiracy theories equal 100% true. 100%. Yeah, the more dangerous, the better they are. Like Matt Walsh coming out yesterday and saying that the moon landing was real. How dare you? I thought you liked to have fun, Matt. I think it happened, but I don't think it happened. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to happen. I wanted to have fun. It's just like Taylor Swift. I'm so tired of talking about her at this point. It's like the PSYOP thing. Like, I'm just like, I don't care. I just like hating her. It's fun. Can we just have fun? Can we just have fun hating a person for no reason? It's like growing up and hating Nickelback. Everyone was told to hate Nickelback, and you didn't necessarily hate Nickelback, but you're like, you know what? Yeah, Nickelback does suck. And it's just kind of fun to pile on like that. You know, be the sheep. It's fun to be a sheep every once in a while. Don't just be this nuanced tank person that's down to earth all the time. Have a little crazy in you. Have a little fun. Don't try to be a librarian. Be the librarian that has a little blue streak in her hair that looks like she probably just smoked a doobie in the parking lot and entered in the library and is not checking out books, but she's scanning the internet for her next quick fix to fill up her hoarder's home. Not a guy. No, I got a guy that thought I was an inside job to get us in war the whole time. I thought it was an inside job to get us in the war. Okay. And guys are supposedly in the plane are still alive. Ooh, I like that one. The people that died in the plane are actually not dead and they're alive. Yes. See, that's fun. How dare you? How dare you take fun away from us? Life doesn't have to be so serial all the time. Speaking of serial all the time, I think my favorite story of the last few days is this whole Biden Snopes article about Biden wearing his hat backwards and Snopes saying, actually, Biden is wearing the hat the proper way, and these people on the right don't. Obviously, people on the right never worked a blue-collar job in their life. And so, when it's clearly being worn on the back. So Snopes said that was wrong. But then they flipped. And they're like, actually, fact check ourselves. Biden is wearing a backwards hat. U.S. President Joe Biden wore a hat backwards during a photo op in the union construction workers in Superior, Wisconsin. True. Editor's note. We've received a ton of comments in a short time challenging our assumptions. Oh, okay. So Snopes, you're not actually fact checking anything. You're pushing your assumptions. Fantastic. This is a site that we can all trust. How's your assumptions today? Apparently my assumption was wrong, but we're going to put a little editor's note that challenge our assumption that wearing a hard hat backwards means wearing it with the bill facing the rear, and forwards means wearing it bill to the front. On our basis of that assumption, we originally rated the claim that Biden was wearing a hard hat backwards as false. And you don't even have to look at the bill, idiots. You look at this little thing. You look at this. This goes behind. Even on helmets, it has that. It's not just a hard hat thing. The prevailing counter argument that if our all you have to say is we're dumb. We gave Biden the benefit of the doubt, even though he is a blabbering old fool. We gave him the benefit of the doubt, and we were wrong. I'm sorry. We will never give him the benefit of the doubt ever again. That's the apology. The apology I've been looking for. And I love that Fox News has a little article about this. But anybody that's that isn't lived under a rock knows that Snopes is a leftist website. They're not a true fact-checking website. They purposely don't fact-check things that deserve fact-checking, or if they do fact-check things, they're no longer this is what happens when you make money too. Once you make money, you're beholden to the things that you're getting paid to say. Like this. Here's from the website. It does look at first glance that Biden is wearing a hat backwards, but after comparing it to other photos and videos of the same event, we were forced to reach an opposite conclusion. Why? Because other people were wearing it backwards, so a bunch of other dumb politicians were all wearing it backwards. The hat on Biden's head was facing forward, but and the problem is that these people are liars, and they don't actually care about the truth when it comes to their guy. And if it's their guy that looks bad in the moment, they would do anything to make you think otherwise. They don't want you to make you believe that he's an idiot, because to think he's an idiot, you will never vote for an idiot. But if you're voting for a guy that's just trying to be silly, putting a hat backwards, and maybe his aides told him to put it backwards because it looks funny, and he's looking at him take his little thumb up thing, all of a sudden you have empathy. All of a sudden you feel like, you know what, he's a fun guy. I mean, any guy that puts a hard hat backwards is a guy I want to hang out with. I mean, he's not even drinking beer in this picture. He's one of the guys. Be careful where you get your news from, even Snopes. I remember as a kid thinking Snopes was like legit. I remember like in high school, I would fact check things with Snopes. Oh, dude, check it out on Snopes. See if it's real on Snopes. Snopes is better than Google. Check it out. Check it out on Snopes. Snopes is more trustworthy. No. He's in a bar. Look up the way to wear it. You just put it the other way, and then you cinch it down behind. I literally have a snowboarding helmet that does the same thing. You cinch it down behind. If I had that thing in the front, I would know that you don't tighten it. You don't have. No company would put some big dot right in your forehead, and that you are supposed to cinch it down right in front of your freaking face. That would look ridiculous. There's going to be some fashion with these hard hats. Hello. Fashion over comfort. All right. So the other day, DEI bill has been passed in Salt Lake City. This DEI bill in Salt Lake City is triggering leftist women everywhere. And I think this woman is a perfect example of how acting over the top, and I cannot believe this is actually happening to me. I love this acting to a T, and I love how she's reading her pre-written script as she talks.
To my fellow Salt Lakers who are mourning tonight at the passage of the DEI bill in the legislature today,
mourning tonight.
Salt Lake City is standing with you, because we know that diversity, equity, and inclusion is not a threat to public entities.
No.
And it should be seen as an asset to any organization who cares about understanding the personal experiences of diversity and of discrimination that have affected those we serve and our employees who work for us.
Right.
For this capital city, working to create a thriving and nurturing environment where diversity is alive, well, and celebrated is our job.
It's
and we're
our
going to keep doing it. No matter what we're told we have to call it.
No matter what.
To my fellow Salt Lakers who are...
It's our job to push more white men out of here. Get these disgusting human beings everywhere. And when times of need and confusion, I look to liberal white women to lead the way. Tell me how to think, babe. I'll bend the knee to you any day with those hoop earrings. Shout out to this lady. This is her whole life. Can you imagine seeing a DEI bill not getting passed and then putting this video out? You're not like a public personality. You're just like, all my black friends need to see this. I have something to say. Look, I am outraged by what DEI is doing. Hold on. No. No. Hold on. DEI is who we are as Americans. DEI is what I put in my cereal every morning. Without DEI, who am I? What am I supposed to do? Are we still in this Black Lives Matter thing? I don't have a voice without DEI. I don't have a mission. What am I supposed to be, against Iran now? I used to be for Ukraine. I used to be for Black Lives Matter. And now what? I need DEI. Without DEI, I will DIE. You know? Without DEI, I will DIE. It's not even a joke. God. I swear she listened to that kind of music before she started talking. She's like amping herself up. She's like listening in the mirror. Okay. My fellow Salt Lakeans, DEI is being taken by white men of Mormon churches, and we are pissed about it. We're outraged. Look at my face. God, jeez. DEI, save us. We love you. Yes, save us all, DEI. Without you, DEI can't be alive today. This woman is brave, beautiful, and brave. Say it 3 times in the mirror. She's only against getting rid of DEI because it's only women that work in DEI. Dude, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, there is. Because they get so pumped about it. Anybody that starts talking about DEI, I just immediately check it. I'm like, oh. Just like, I was going through my works, diversity and inclusion. Women say they want DEI, but it's only women working in DEI. That's the equity of men working. Yeah. Well, because they can't actually, like, I guess she doesn't want to be an engineer, but she could definitely go around and tell people, like, hey, there's not enough black people in here. And the guy that's working there is like, yeah, we've been trying to hire anyone and they're not applying. Well, you need to find them. Maybe DI can help Ukraine send it there. Honestly, Killer T South, thank you for saying that. Send all the DEI to Ukraine. Here's to DEI. She has some cold dead eyes. She does. No, those are post brunch 10 mimosas deep eyes. Hanging out with the bays. Oh, that's my favorite. When people close their eyes when they start talking. Diversity and inclusion is can you open your eyes when you talk? Okay, see? She seems nice. But then, we're back to DEI. We're back to serving our employees. Okay. Just fun stuff. Guys, I've had so much fun with you this morning. I appreciate you guys for popping in and saying hello. I'm enjoying these morning shows. I've been thinking, like, there's so many night shows that I'm like, no one's doing like a morning show. And so I hope we can have some fun in the mornings. Let's get our day started off with a little morning zest. Enjoy the Zima that you've saved for the end of the show. The sweet nectars of God. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a freaking wonderful day. Make a difference in someone's life today. See you guys tomorrow. And remember, without DEI, we are all